In the books, you are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. All three timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And they'll get him down right about the 20. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Another run with Sanders. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. And the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go and a field goal try forthcoming to potentially send us to overtime. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor. Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. I cannot imagine how these players and coaches feel, Charles, because my palms sweating up here in the booth now as we go to the 3rd drive of overtime. And as we know from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I've got one for myself, but let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field. Both of the field goal kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session. They'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back.
Let's go. 32.
Right back to Hubbard. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. One overtime. How about two? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? 3rd level run. 1st level being the D-line, and linebacker 2nd level in the secondary, the 3rd. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
They've had some success here in overtime of this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Hubbard is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Sanders will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Two good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL. So they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Whistles come in and a timeout. Just 8 seconds left in OT. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. 2nd down and 6 now. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.